Guys, good afternoon. Well, we will continue with the units. We will continue working. So let's see. Today we will start the unit number 3. Let's look at the objectives in the unit because it is really important, remember. And here in this unit we will talk about going to. This is for future, okay? Verb plus infinitive, present continuous, and will. Okay, those are the main topics. Now, let's introduce the topic. You and your job. Do you remember these words? Okay, yes. This is related to the work, right? Do you enjoy your work? Do you like your job? So, this unit is gonna be about jobs, right? Well, we have the introduction exercise number 1. This is not going to be done. We will skip it and concentrate in the exercise number 2. Read the statements and look up the meaning of the words involved. These are the words involved. Pay attention. In your notebook, you will write the words that are in negritas, bold, and look up the meaning. Look up is like search, okay? So, you will find the meaning and write it into the notebook, okay? That's the first exercise. You will take a photo of your notebook and put it into the document. Well, now let's skip the number 3. This is not gonna be done. Number 4 either, and number 5 either. You can read the exercise. You can look at the words, look up the meanings if you want to. Yes, that is really good. But to deliver the activities, we will talk about or do number 2 and then number 6. Look at this. Read the article and answer the questions. What is the article? This one, okay? Which article? This, a clear plan. So read the article and answer those questions in your notebook, okay? Well, after that, we have the grammar. The grammar is about going to and verb plus infinitive. So here I have a presentation, that's one. So I'm gonna play it. This is about the future, right? But future with be going to. We have 3 formulas to see in this lesson. That is affirmative, negative, and interrogative. We are talking about a future. But what are we gonna say? Well, sentences, affirmative. Sentences in negative, and also what is interrogative? Questions, okay? Now, to speak or to say something positive or just a statement, in future we are going to follow this formula. Subject, be going to, verb, and complement. Look at this. This is in bold because it is important. Be habla del verbo to be. No van a poner la palabra be como tal aquí. Van a seleccionar o relacionar qué verbo to be voy a usar dependiendo del sujeto. Okay, that's the idea. Going to are the words in did. Esas sí no van a cambiar, va a ser siempre going to. This is just a review because you saw this topic in the level 1. Do you remember? And here we have the verb. The verb is gonna be the base form of the verb. Okay? So, don't change the verb, don't say working or doing, no, it is the base form, okay? For example, if you are talking about trabajar, it's gonna be work, hacer, do, nadar, swim, this is the base form, okay? Well, this is the formula to the affirmative. For example, here, I'm going to play. This is the verb, and this going to is just a statement to speak in future. And here this is not be, right? Okay, this is not the word be. It is am. That is the verb be with I. Okay. Next one, she. If I'm talking about the word she, I have to use is. She is. Then going to and go. Now remember, going to no se refiere a ir. Remember, this is to speak in future only. Es como decir voy a, pero no de trasladarse, sino de hablar en futuro. So, she is going to go. Si voy a hablar de trasladarme, aquí es donde pongo el go. Okay? That's the idea. Now, let's talk about the negative form. This is subject be not, going to, and the verb. For example, I'm going to play. Okay, I'm not going to play. That's it. She is going to go. She is not going to go. Or she isn't going to go. Okay? And finally, we have the interrogative or the question form. That is be, subject, going to, and verb. Be, subject, auxiliary. What is the auxiliary? Well, going to. For example, are you going to go to the park? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Okay? Maybe a WH question. Remember, this is the really basic form or formula. But here if you are talking about a WH question, well, only WH word, be, subject, going to, and verb. It is almost the same formula. So here, for example, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? When is she going to play? Okay, that's the idea. I hope you understood. This is everything. You can copy the formulas or you can just consult them as many times as you need. And in the grammar, we also speak about the infinitive. Do you remember what an infinitive is? If you remember in level 1, I told you, the ones who were with me, that an infinitive is just the verb with the word to. Una forma infinitiva es cuando tú no le pones tiempo al verbo, right? It is like, yo juego, okay, this is in present. Pero jugar, this is infinitive, okay? Because it doesn't have a tense, a moment. So, to represent that in English, we have this word to and the verb. For example, if you say to study, to go, to work, when you combine those words, this is an infinitive, okay? So let's go back to the lesson. Here we have the affirmative way, the negative, and the questions form with the short answers. We saw it here in the presentation. And then we have a section that is the verbs who are or which are followed by an infinitive are those verbs, okay? Here in this grammar, we are talking about plans and intentions. So you can represent the plans with going to. I am going to go on vacation. I am not going to stay at home. That's an intention, right? Also, you can represent more intentions with those verbs. Do you remember a fourth? It is like como poder comprar o costear algo, agree or hope or intent or plan. You can look up the meanings here, but the idea is to represent or to express some intentions or some words, some plans, with these verbs. After those verbs, afford, agree, hope, you have to use an infinitive. That's why here we have verb, afford or agree, plus infinitive. For example, here, he intends to start a business. Okay? He intends to start a business. We can't afford to buy a new car or a new house. Sorry, I didn't read very well. That's the idea. When you want to say hope, okay, I hope to finish my level 2 or pre-intermediate level. Okay? That's the idea. This is my intention. This is my plan. Well, I hope you understood. And then we will see the exercise number 7. This is going to be done. Okay? This is to deliver in the document. Number 7, underline the sentences with going to in the article. Here, okay? underline them. Next, or choose them. Next, number 8 is going to be done to deliver, and number 9 too. Okay, so here you have to write some questions and answers with going to. For example, this is a question. Remember the formula. Questions: be, subject, going to, or WH, be, subject, and going to. So let's go back. WH, then the verb be, subject, then going to, verb, and the complement. It is really easy, right? And finally, the final exercise here in this lesson is gonna be the number 9. You have to just select or identify if the phrases over here are true or false. Okay, Jack can afford to buy all the things he wants. Is that true or false? What do you think? Okay, well, that's everything, guys. This is it, the lesson number 1 only. Okay, thank you.